I noticed. Give me a second. Alright. Guys, they can't hear you yet. They can't hear a word I'm saying.
Oh, you're gonna get attacked by Sketchy.
They cannot hear a word I'm saying.
Well, I beat you all to the punch.
They probably still can't hear a word I'm saying.
Now we can.
Okay.
There we go.
Hi. Yeah, they couldn't hear you guys. I was doing the transition between computers to see if I could stabilize the connection.
Bring just one.
Yes.
Long and the short of it, Horizon Zero Dawn looks amazing, and we look forward to playing it ourselves.
Forbidden West, you mean?
Or Forbidden West, yeah.
Forbidden West, yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that another reason why they could see the details, including the fact that, like a real woman, especially running around doing stuff that she does, like hunting and fighting and avoiding getting eaten. The graphic level quality of the game is such that it will show such details like a little bit of peach fuzz on the side of the face. That happens. But sorry, dude. Modern women who don't have a peach fuzz on the side of their face is because they go to a parlor where they get that shit plucked or shaved, whichever they prefer to get done.
Waxed.
Or waxed. Whichever way they prefer.
Alright, well, while we're waiting on that, I guess I'll show you guys where everything... Hi, everybody! So we're working now. Sophie's lying in bed.
Yeah.
With her new blanket.
Yeah.
And not her plushie. Her plushie's over there.
The plus you can fuck off.
Oh boy, she's not talking to the bunny.
Don't want it. Contrary to you, I don't want my plushies with me everywhere I go. I'm not that badly in need of emotional support from a stuffed whatever that's supposed to be.
Uh-oh.
She's lying.
At least I have some level of self-confidence.
Speed just jumps on you and smothers you.
Good news, everyone. We will have a highlight reel video for you guys this week that's should be uploaded in a couple of hours. That you can thank Ginger
Also, Fee, if you haven't noticed, we're already 500. I'm having
I
yet.
did. What's wrong with you guys? I set a goal for the week, and you guys are like, no, one night. Put on a hat.
Well, you are aware that you had an unforeseen auto repair and unseen extra nights in the hotel.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have. So we took the truck because it was only supposed to be an 11-hour drive. And she did fine getting there. And then the moment I went to start the truck Saturday night to go get the alcohol, there was a stutter. So we went to eat dinner, went to the alcohol store, and then the stutter turned into, "Oh God, why are you not starting?" Which turned into, "Oh God, please start." And eventually the flywheel got into the right position so that enough of the teeth that were still attached to it would actually spin up the engine. So we parked at the hotel. I went and told the staff, hey, I didn't get to go to the grocery store and get the other stuff for the bar because my truck has decided that it's done. And then I had to explain to them what happened. They took me, they went with me Sunday morning after we roll started it. That is to say, I pushed the clutch in, they pushed the truck, and I triggered the starter until it started. We took it to Pep Boys, and then they figured out what was wrong because there's a flywheel that connects the starter to the engine to the transmission. When the engine starts, the flywheel moves out of the way and the transmission and engine are connected except when the clutch is engaged. This is how the engine knows not to start if the clutch isn't engaged. That flywheel snapped.
Ouch.
So part of it was still attached, so you could in theory start the truck if you got lucky. But otherwise, you're sitting there revving the starter over and over again and hoping the teeth that are left on it are in just the right position to turn the engine over. The other problem that has been discovered was I noticed when we were coming into the hotel, the truck was running cold. Like we'd been driving for 6 hours and the temperature gauge is way over towards the sea instead of in the middle where it should be. The thermostat valve for the coolant is stuck reading 250.
Well, better stuck open than stuck closed, but...
Yeah, but that means that the coolant pump is just going continuously. Because it thinks that the engine's overheating. So it's keeping the engine mostly... It'll wear out the pump faster, but it's keeping the engine almost ice cold. Like barely hot enough that if you want heat, you can get heat for like a little bit, but it's going to slowly turn into just warm air before it turns into outside temperature air. So those two things had to be fixed, which they are, which means that Sophie was nice and warm all the way over here. However, it has thoroughly shown me that no matter how much I want to, the truck is not going on long distance trips anymore unless I am actually moving from one place to another. It's just going, to the grocery store or the laundromat or 30 minutes or less.
I know how that truck feels.
Linzabi. That truck is... I've had it now for 11 years. I think we can call it running its course.
Well, in truck years, that's like 200-year-old.
The truck's a 2001 Ford Ranger, right?
Oh, that is a while.
That truck is almost as old as... actually, the truck's older than my sister's. All of them. I mean, I got the thing and it was... well before I started streaming, but I got the thing and it was on cinder blocks. And had something that used to be an engine. And the guy at the salvage yard was like, well, what are you going to do with that? And I looked around and I said, well, there's another one right there. What's your point? That other one right there has an engine and rims. Which means all I technically need to go buy are tires. And the guy at the salvage yard watched me and 3 buddies install an engine in his salvage yard. And get a hunk of metal turned into a truck again. I'll be glad when I get home I can actually take it off the salvage list, even if it might be going right back on it. Okay, flipping over the sound and mic to correct the thing. Where the hell is Moon?
He's just getting his mic and everything set up.
He's half an hour late! Half a freaking hour!
Hey, normally we don't end up starting game until usually an hour to an hour and a half after stream starts. We say it's pre-game, but...
He's supposed to be here at 9
there we
o'clock.
Go. Hey, guess what? He's here now. Boom.
Dude! He's here now. His microphone's muted.
Just let him. Has Twitty done the recap?
No.
Okay.
So
No.
busy with trying to get things started.
I just need to hit the alt Discord to use my microphone button.
Okay.
Hi,
By the way-
Moon.
This one might be enough.
Did you miss us?
Yes.
But he's also technically had a vacation.
The law requires that I answer yes.
There you go. No, February is not a vacation. I'll be glad when this month is over.
Okay.
Oh. You
Before
ask
we
if
start,
By the way, I was going to paraphrase the old Dune movie. We have moon sign the likes God has never seen.
Okay. Arcane. Should I be concerned that you made at least 8 hacking and matrix rolls between sessions?
As I said, we should be concerned that he made any rolls.
downtime.
Told you we should.
The answer is yes.
We should be concerned he made any rolls whatsoever.
Hi, this bag of hugs for $5.
And a luck roll.
Hold!
Just for being awesome enough to drive a
You passed
manual.
with 8 degrees of success and it still was considered
Yes.
a fail.
Yes.
I'd be concerned what he got on those rolls.
Yes, Mr. Aura Anon over there. I drive a manual everything truck. Everything on it. There's not even a computer in it. So I'm gonna hold up the key real quick. So this key looks like. Where'd the key go? Where the heck did my truck key? There it is.
Oh, Jerry?
Yeah. So this key looks like it
Oh,
should have.
shit!
this
She's... I didn't realize that was the... Okay, awesome. She's running and, like, in full operation now?
We had to replace a critical component. So this is the key, but it looks like it should have a chip in it. But this plastic bit is just for ease of handling. There's no chip in that. This is a manual metal key. You can technically break into my truck with a crowbar without having to break a window and start it with a screwdriver.
What the fuck?
What? Sophie?
Yay!
Sophie?
Huh.
What?
Plumbing came on so loud I thought it was coming from our room.
Oh, okay.
It was just really weird. I was like, what? Did the
We're in a
sink just turn
hotel,
on?
hun.
What?
Also, thank you for the bits, Anime Secundus. But
It
yeah,
was just really close.
so, hi, Moon. I've been stuck in Texas for 4 extra days.
Hi, Aaron.
Oh, well, welcome back to America.
No, I'm still in Texas. I won't get
Like
back.
I said,
I won't get out of.
like I said, welcome back to America. It's not a country anymore. They gave that up.
I won't be back to America until tomorrow. Because
Look, I understand that right now you're in the United State of Yeehaw.
no. So to tell the story again before we start, the flywheel that connects the starter to the engine to the transmission, so that because there's no electronics to tell it that this is going on, so that the starter so that the flywheel knows the clutch is engaged, so the engine will start without ripping the clutch out. That's what that flywheel does. The starter pin goes into it, the engine pin goes into the flywheel, and then the clutch disengages the transmission, and the flywheel, it takes the place of the transmission to start the engine. That flywheel cracked and snapped in half from just wear and tear. It has 198,000 miles. So because that happened, you could start the truck if enough teeth were left in the right position to turn the engine over all the way. Otherwise, you just span the flywheel uselessly. They had to fly the part from Minneapolis to Texas with the winter storm. Can you still hear me?
can
Yep.
handle.
So yeah. Oh, and Sophie got food poisoning. So the truck was technically ready yesterday. We could have left yesterday, but I didn't completely trust Sophie to not throw up.
I would not have thrown up. I was fine yesterday, except when she made me drink cough medicine that then made me throw up.
Sophie,
What?
you couldn't finish a bowl of soup and a bowl of fruit.
I did finish the bowl of soup.
You didn't finish the fruit, and you had
Well,
to.
that's because I then had I had like a big ass carton of milk before I got to the fruit.
Excuses.
It's not excuses, it's truth. You just wanted to have more pillow fights with Doodle.
Okay, look, Doodle decided to stay of her own volition, and that was unanticipated. I expected us to be there by ourselves. So we at least had her company, even if we couldn't get the stream fully working yesterday.
Okay, now listen. You should know, as well as I do, that if one of Doodle's friends is in a location that Doodle is also in, and she has the ability to maintain her presence in that location to continue being with her friend, Doodle will stay there as long as she has to.
Do you want the hilarious part? Do you want the really funny part about this whole situation before we jump to Linzavi's recap?
I was gonna say your heart was in need of a triple bypass. I'm not really sure there was a funny part. There's just the really sad part, the I'm glad you and your wife are not hurt part, and the oh god, what happened to Jerry? What happened to Jerry?
Jerry hit 198,000 miles. What's James's role supposed to be first? Second, Doodle is stuck in Dallas.
Stuck?
The airlines canceled all incoming flights to Dallas.
So there's no.
The Dallas airport is closed
Oh shit.
because of their winter storm. For spite purposes, and I'm not even sure this has made the news yet, we were driving by the highway, and we saw the smoke billowing up, like that's a fire. We looked, and she's like, "Is that an oil refinery?" I'm like, "No, that's a power plant." "Is it on fire?" "Yeah, it's on fire."
Yeah, I don't seem to have to play a role.
Okay, I'm gonna go check the roles list, and then I'll know what role you're supposed to be. All right. Anyway,
So,
with that much said, Twitters. So I'm going to reveal to you two things.
what's gonna be?
One. And this is the funny part. You will have new artwork within the next 2 weeks.
You mean for like the intro artwork or some other artwork?
Yes. It's currently being worked on by Sora.
Ooh.
And will be ready in about within a week or two. Sora the artist, not Soren. Two.
Okay.
I might have some replacement artists for those that have had to leave or retire or die. For those of you who don't, Beardy has decided to leave so he can make his own, he can focus on his own following. Ravage has retired, and Hop may be dead.
Ooh. What?
Hop lives in the Ukraine.
Oh.
Oh!
And so does Fody. The difference being, Hop lives in the combat area, and Fody lives in Kiev.
Shit.
Ugh.
So Hop has gone dark.
So Hop is considered MIA until we find out otherwise.
One of his friends got on his Discord and said his house is gone.
Oh, shit.
And they don't know where he is. So we hope he's okay. Would be good news if he is. But yeah, Lightning Bliss may be joining my art team. I'm gonna work that out with her. And we have a new guy who is trying out. Let me go look up his name. I'm gonna say this now. Says right now. You go look this person up. Safe search on, please. Because most of his stuff is in SFW, but he wants to do ponies for some reason and SFW, so whatever. His name is George Arts.
By his portfolio.
Yeah, do not necessarily judge this person by his portfolio. Granted, the artwork he does is freaking fantastic. He was sent to me by FilmShot. But yeah, I'm gonna put this in Livestream Crazy Post, and in the meantime, Lenzabi, where were we last time?
Last time, because I'm still looking at the map from the last time. Well, the majority of the party is reunited. They just got done fighting a bunch of zomboids. That's what I'm calling those ponies. The things that might shoot. Zomboids. And there's still no sign of particular blue pony known as Arcane. Because he went wandering off and leaving all the rest of everybody, including the stable peoples, or stable ponies, all behind in the dark. And also, it was the news that apparently, well, you guys were figuring out what you're going to do with each other and yourselves. Chifundo had some interesting news. Because he was going to stay. Basically, if you ask me, I think he's been looking for a cult for a long time.
Okay, that's
But now we can also add the nickname Cult Pony to Chifundo. Oh, I can barely hear the moon.
Why are you capturing? That does not make any sense why you're capturing like that.
That would do it. I had my microphone turned the wrong way.
Okay, we're gonna switch this.
So, the...
Go ahead.
It's almost. It looks almost it looks almost identical, depending on which way you have it. I just need to have the dial facing me, otherwise it won't pick me up.
So anyway, that means that now that they've solved most of the problems for the stable, the party will be able to get out of there and get traveling on the road again. Which will have its own problems and dangers and other strangeness. So, at least apparently now the stable is safe and Chifundo will be safe. Other than possible maternity suits, or Chifundity suits? Yeah, I'm gonna call it Chifundity. I've got a feeling that's one prolific to-be pony.
Possibly.
So with that, and now that we've brought people beads, I'm gonna go grab you some drinks and snacks and hang back and enjoy what unfolds next. Take it away, Moon, or do the intro.
We don't have an intro tonight. It's not something I can set up from here, and I am having the strangest capture problem. Yeah, I don't understand that one. I really don't understand that one. You know, Moon, take it away. I'm gonna see if I can fix this.
Okay, let me sit back down.
Sorry, but I don't have.
No, you're fine. I was just going to go and get more. While Lenzabi was talking, I felt my my ADHD match just go, and we have reached the end of our turn counter deactivation.
Okay, if I move it.
What do you mean by our turn counter
Do
deactivation?
you want
Everyone What? No. This happens every point in time at night. I just need to go and get coffee. It's everyone talks about neuron activation. No one ever talks about neuron deactivation.
Because the neurons are deactivated to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I just need to go and get coffee. This happens literally every night. I'm fine. I just get coffee. The effects of my brain going no.
Okay.
But
do you want us to reroll initiative? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me see.
Is Chrome available on this machine?
I mean, technically, it was my turn at the beginning of last session.
Okay, let's close the window and reopen it and see if it wants to do it.
I was jokingly saying, well, technically it was my turn at the end of the last session, however, I did kidnap you at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, you fucked the hell off when I was half conscious.
Hey, you forgot about me for like 2 hours, and that was after the night before that. It took me 2 nights to properly
Motherfucker,
rank.
I had sat in the kitchen staring at a coffee pot going, yes, coffee, and just didn't make it for half an hour because my brain was off thinking about what the crop rotation for the spring should be.
But MT, let's face it, you accidentally made a stealth roll the likes only a Tadjo ever gets.
I mean, if it keeps
What
happening, I'll ask for a custom
heck?
version of Background Pony.
Yeah, you made a stealth roll.
tag.
Yeah, you made a stealth roll so good you turned into a background pony for a bit.
There are a
Must
bunch of
require
windows it wants
background
to
volume.
capture that aren't even open. I am so confused. Okay, you know what? I promised you guys a game session, irregardless. So, fuck. What the hell? OBS not capturing text properly. Okay, that's something I can fix. Great. Wonderful. Okay, can't capture via window because you don't want to. Can I display capture? Yeah, that display. That would be a negative, Ghost Rider. Let's try it again. Okay, you don't want to capture the display. You don't want to capture the window. I don't know. Alright. When desperate. So if you want to capture this, and if you want to capture this, then we'll do it this way. This is literally the dumbest way possible. Like, there could not be a more stupid capture method. Nope, you do not want to capture any browser.
Alright, do we need to start VSing to make up for time while everyone's still prepping? And, you know,
No, OBS doesn't want to capture the browsers. Sophie's OBS refuses to capture Firefox, Chrome, or Edge.
Okay, if it's not capturing Chrome, then that's a problem.
Well,
Because
OBS
I
doesn't.
can use
OBS
it.
hates Chrome to begin with. It actually likes Firefox, and Edge is the last-ditch effort, and it won't capture any of the three of them, and it won't desktop capture.
Like, you can't record the entire screen?
I can't capture the windows that those three programs exist in, because when I try to, it just brings up it stops refreshing. So it just brings up whatever image is exactly on that window at that moment. And the desktop capture, it's re-putting the resolution out at 0, and won't change the resolution. Try it again, see if I can get... This is the weirdest error I've ever seen. And I've seen weird errors. Properties. Okay. Transform. Edit transform. Position, rotation, size. 20... 1200 by 1070. Or by... What is it? It's 1270 by what? 720. Yeah, it won't capture the desktop. Okay. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I'm just going to bring up our Discord call. And I apologize to all the viewers. We will have to do this the strangest method I've ever done for a tabletop game. And we will just literally... Why won't you capture Discord? Are you kidding me? Her window capture just doesn't work. Your window and desktop capture don't work. At all. I can't make this up.
Sure it's
Am I sure it's what?
no way.
No, go on.
Are you sure you just don't have to, restart it or something like that?
Sophie,
What?
it's not capturing them at all.
Well, I haven't updated that OBS in like fucking forever, so could be that.
I am going to have a mental breakdown at this rate. Okay.
Well, we can try to just do a podcast style game tonight.
Breathe. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine to just narrate.
Okay, sure.
I mean, look, it's not your fault that the technology is being angry. Technology is only good when it works.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Technology is only good when it works.
I think Sophie, when she's streaming from England, is using a tower, not a laptop.
We always prefer to use towers.
Yeah.
That's just
But
the
apparently
general
the
rule.
laptop's not up to it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've tried to run from a laptop.
No, her
and
laptop's
it was-
up to it fine. It's the fact that something's wrong with her laptop's programming, and it won't capture the windows. It refuses. I don't know what's
Well,
wrong.
didn't you say she hasn't updated the OBS forever?
Yes, but it's a version of OBS I've used before and had no issues. So, I'm trying to process, and my brain is going, this is not okay, and okay, we can do a podcast style narration. Sadly, I can't even capture just the Discord window, so it just looks like that instead. So I'm just gonna have to do the dumbest thing I can.
Hey babe,
Yes, dear.
check what seconds Horizon Zero Dawn is on.
I'm not on that. I made
No,
it.
I mean, just like click what sentence it's on in OBS.
It doesn't exist in this OBS right now.
Did you delete it?
No, I created a new profile.
Are you sure there's not an older? There's just one OBS running, right?
Sophie, I created a new profile of scenes. Your Horizon Zero Dawn doesn't exist in this scene collection. It's not here. There's nothing I can do to make it exist except for switch to the other scene collection, which would destroy this, which would make this one not working at the moment. I appreciate the thought.
What was that?
That your Horizon Zero Dawn was interfering somehow.
No. I was just wondering what setting it was on, what capture thing it was on.
Window capture. All yours, man. Ready to begin when you are.
Okay. I was just waiting for some kind of verbal confirmation. Alright.
So I guess with the podcast style, live from Texas, it's Wednesday night.
I hate this state so much right now.
Let's see. Oh yeah, his aura of gay. Alright, green for good. Not you. You were sent scurrying. You were sent scurrying. You were sent scurrying. No. No.
There, I started a poll for you guys. How much sanity has Texas done? Oh, for fuck's sake. Really?
You didn't put up an option for Fatagans, so
Oh, hold on, no, we'll fix that. End poll, new poll.
You know, I remember decades ago when my drill sergeant said something toxic about Texas.
Okay, that one just fucking disappeared. What is that condition? That's not a condition. Oh, right. That's the you have been knocked the fuck out. Right. Hmm? What's E?
Alright, this poll's gonna run for 10 minutes. If you want to vote multiple times, that's your choice.
Oh, then this one's just going to leap into a ceiling panel and disappear using the powers of...
Also, apparently you can't put WTF into a Twitch poll. Seriously, Twitch?
Wow.
There.
They are so
There's your
afraid of
options.
insulting somebody.
Your options for sanity damage done by Texas to Fiaura. Fatagan, yes, she had sanity. Texas, or coffee cup level.
I know where my vote's going.
Wow. Pony Chick's got that right. 1 million sanity damage.
Okay, now that I've got that all set up. Okay. Alright. Is that...
That's right, folks.
Okay, it's the Nyota cookie. Okay, that's why I was thrown off. I'm just like, is that some weird evil spirit? Is that some strange striped doom fly? Oh no, okay, it's just Nyota frosting. Okay, that makes more sense.
There's Nyota frosting.
I mean, that's the last piece. That's the last piece of fan art I've received.
Hey, no.
Hold on. There's Nyota porn?
Hold on. What? I mean, are you... Oh god, my spine, sweet Jesus fucking Christ.
That's how you get Fee's attention. And no, there is...
And no, there's no Nyota porn. You thirsty boom horse, you.
Just unfathomable amounts of zebra dicks.
Oh, it's the cookie that's literally made of Nyota. That's not the last piece of fan art I received, but I haven't uploaded the fan art I received from the convention yet. And you know what? I'm not even gonna deny it. I'm gonna need like four zebra dickings when we get home, just to get the stress out.
Red hot zebra dickings.
Zebra dick is black.
No, not with enough friction. It's not. Okay, I'm starting to wake back up.
With how quick that retort was? Yeah, you're getting there. Oh, yeah, you know what? That is entirely far too accurate of a meme there, Final Sight. Emotional damage! Thanks, Texas. It's just what I needed.
Yeah, no, Final, that's about on point. You mentioned that, and that'll get her perk.
Okay. We are going to try and be as entertaining as possible with no visuals. That means you guys will have to describe what you're seeing in depth to the best of your ability. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I can. I'm just trying to get the last bit of unconsciousness out of my head.
We're ready to start when you are. I suppose we need to roll new initiatives. Am I?
That would be nice. It has been a while.
Also, everyone, we nearly have 100 sub points. At 100 sub points, I would be guaranteed a Twitch payout every month from just subs.
Like, that's a big fucking difference between 1 million and 100, but that's still really cool. I have no idea what that actually means now.
Well, a tier 1 sub is 1 point. A tier 2 sub is 3 points, and a tier 3 sub is 5 points. When every sub point basically represents the person streaming, or no, it's 1, 2, 5, and every point represents the person streaming effectively getting $2.50 a month. Which is why, since Twitch's minimum payout is 50,
Welcome, son.
is so much. Basically, it means Bones. Please make sure you have enough money for you, okay?
The
Please.
army of Fiaura has a new officer.
But basically, it
Welcome,
means
son.
that when you hit 100 sub points, you effectively are guaranteed a Twitch payout every month, no matter what happens, other than just you owing Amazon money. If we hit 150, though, I have agreed to go buy a PS5 and stream off a PS5 for a little while. But yes, technology broken.
Tell me how it's like, because I don't plan on getting a console for a very long time, because my only reason for playing a console was taken away from me. They are now just mini computers.
Yeah, they're now just mini computers mostly. I will say this though, when I get home, I will be working on a review Saturday night of Gundam Cross Rays versus Gundam Genesis. Genesis is the better game, but I'm going to go in depth and explain why. Even though you have to hack your PS4 console in America to get Genesis.
Hey, Moon, don't forget, they're also disc movie players.
Wait, gift subs are 20% off since when?
Oh, it's swag.
Oh, well, never mind. Bones didn't spend nearly as much money as I thought he did there. Thank you, Bones. But yeah, Texas has drastically debilitated my sanity this time around. By the way, the con was awesome. The con chairs were fantastic. The con staff was wonderful, responsive, and amazing. And you didn't hear this from me, but there might have been a Nazi pony plushie at the convention that the con staff seized and destroyed. Before
that wouldn't have been that Ariane pony, would it?
Yes, it would. Well, they had one guy show up, and he was wearing a jacket that said "Make murdering great again."
Whoa.
He was arrested for inciting. Like actually, the con security grabbed him, pulled him into their security room, and called the sheriff, and he was arrested on charges for inciting.
I mean, that jacket alone was insightful. Badly.
There was another guy who put the racist plantation Applejack pictures up, stickers up everywhere with just Applejack cut out, hoping people wouldn't know what it was. The convention goers turned it into a game of locating them and defacing them into zebras. Which caused this person to reveal who they were and utterly flip out. Like, on Twitter, publicly flip out.
Wow.
And there was an incident where someone reported an Ayane plushie, and the con staff confirmed that it had been seized and destroyed. Like, actually...
Wait, what?
Rihanna.
Ariane, the Nazi pony.
Oh, the Ariane. Yeah, no.
The Nazi pony.
The plushie was seized and destroyed. From its owner.
Probably because the fucking thing was a biohazard.
No, because...
Yeah, I feel bad for the plushie. It didn't deserve the life that it was given.
It did not deserve the life that it was given. However, I don't feel bad at it being destroyed, because it's like, I'm just going to put you out of your misery, okay?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a mercy killing.
Probably. God only knows what he did to that plushie when he's a private.
But
Yeah, I was gonna say you could have emulsified it in bleach and be clean.
But they they cut the plushie to pieces and threw it in the dumpster. Which, oddly enough, because the hotel has a security bot, it guards the dumpster. Which meant there was no way to recover it because the security bot would start harassing you while it calls the actual hotel security to arrest you.
Wow.
Oh, did you see the video of Ellie Ray getting stalked by the security? He just kept following her into the parking lot.
Okay, what is up with the bad touch robot?
It's the same model as the one that got sent.
So, because Ellie Ray is wearing a bunch of bright colors, but more importantly, Ellie Ray's face is covered up because it's cold outside, and it's not a COVID mask. It's a bright, colorful scarf, and she has this big, wide-brimmed hat. The robot registered as wearing a baklava, and proceeded to chase and harass her while demanding that it got to see her face.
What?
Yeah. The robot couldn't tell the difference between a scarf and a hat and a baklava.
Wow.
Baklava is a dessert, dear. You're thinking balaclava.
Balaclava, excuse me.
Although now you're reminding me that I have baklava in the house, but I'm gonna ignore that for now.
Well, go get some because, god damn it, I want some.
Hey, it's the pre-made stuff. It's not that great. It's good with coffee when it's like 10 in the morning, but otherwise it's not that
Let's
great.
see,
Anyway,
what else happened? Sophie got food poisoning.
God damn it, again?
And
Again.
And she got a sinus infection from the States. I mean, from Arizona. So she arrived at the con sick and got worse. And now she feels better.
That long on a plane in dead dry air, I'm not surprised.
Oh, dead dry air that long on a plane only to walk into dead dry air of, oh look, this is the desert, have fun.
See, I like desert. It's the only time I
I did end up tending bar, which was very nice. It was nice to be back.
Yeah, Amber told me about that.
It was nice to be back behind a bar again. I kind of wish... Now, this is going to sound strange. The pony conventions are wonderful, and I will go to them just because I can. But oddly enough, anime conventions are where I make my money because I'm usually bartender at the anime conventions, and they pay me to be the bartender. Like, pay me in tips and cold hard cash to bartend. Anyway. So that's everything. At least that I know of. Let's see. Oh, my initiative is, you know what, I go first.
Oh, we're re-rolling initiative. Okay.
My initiative is not I go first. I'll take it. I'm okay rolling a 10. Yeah, you go ahead and take that 13 over there, Arcane. See how that works out for you.
Especially considering I just got a 15.
Uh-huh.
No, from what I'm
just getting
seeing,
this phone roll.
from what I Medicinal Haze has got a 15. Boom Horse has got 10.5. Nyota and is at 7. Arcane's at 13.
It's
Or 7.
it's either. I'm debating which one I want to take.
Your initiative is now question mark, question mark, question mark.
Arcane is rapidly becoming an eldritch being.
No, not really. Your initiative is just.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's until I decide what it is.
It's
He has Schrodinger's initiative.
No, he
He may have
accidentally
initiative, he
got
may
5
not. It's that
sides.
simple.
Schrodinger's initiative.
I kind of want to call the perk that now.
All right. So then that starts
Regardless, we're still going to be on the floor below, anyways.
with Haze. So let me go over to
Mostly waiting for.
No.
Hell, oh, sorry, go ahead. You know.
Haze. Loaded. Okay. So, am I talking? Yeah, I'm talking. So moving the crop of dead blue ghouls off of Nyota, just kind of gathering them off into a pile. The ones who were blued but still seem to be rather intelligent make their way around. They are armed with weapons and armor. They clearly appear to have intelligence and have displayed sapient behavior up to and including flagging you down and verbally conversing. There's a squad of them in the back. The one over here who I'm going to give another dot. No, come on.
Quick, everyone. Moon's passing out rank badges.
Sure, we'll give him pink. You can be discount Chifundo. You can be pink.
Okay, Moon, I have to clarify this real quick. Even if you're discount Chifundo, that's not as good as Chifundo.
No shit.
Eddie,
That's
we,
like-
we hope your new job is wonderful.
Fuck you, Eddie. But all right. Okay, there's so much random. Okay. Well. Oh no. Map layer. You won't think I won't. But they're going on the map layer. Of the Vegas. Okay. They've moved a couple of things around, more for my own sanity than anyone else's. Yeah, so they're slowly making their way up, doing a small sweep and clear of the area. It's, they seem fairly well versed in. Largely put, they do not appear to move as if this is the first time they've done this. They're armed in what appears to be very old and ad hoc together stable barding with just pieces of metal put here and there to reinforce. The ones in the back have a small dust mask wrapped around their muzzles. The one in the front did as well, but it's long since been removed. And it's very clear that this pony is and talks like a ghoul, but still has complete intelligence. They just kind of give you a wait. What are you doing over here? Where are you? Be gone, thought. Yeah, they're still over here. Over here.
Now I see your discount Chifundo is the sex is less interesting and lower energy.
Fuck was that?
The peanut gallery.
No, there's a new function that I found out about on Roll20. Interesting.
Moon.
What?
Okay.
No,
Just-
I was trying...
Just like I have a history with motor vehicles, you have a history with technology. Don't play with the new shiny button.
No, I'm not playing with a new shiny button. I was trying to make sure that I pressed what I actually thought. If you click an icon and press Z, you zoom in on it to actually see the thing with detail.
Dexter, what's this big shiny red button do?
Means I can actually look at this picture of sunrise where she's staring up at there while the look of a couple of brain cells are desperately sparking together. Just, I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but I think it's going to explode. I haven't actually had a chance to zoom in on that one properly and taken the nuance. I like that shading style a lot. There. Anyway, oh god, there is a legitimate difference in mental state after that's worn off. Never mind. But yeah, they make their way around a group of three off to the. This is left or right. Makes their way over to start collecting dead and. Yeah, start collecting the dead, moving them over. One. Actually, this one went the wrong way. There isn't. Do we have a healer symbol? So web. That's not a healer symbol. That's a hand grenade. That's the sunrise symbol. We'll just go with the potion. Yeah, one of them, Nyota, that appears to have markings of a healer, similar to what Hayes has on his stuff, although you'd very quickly recognize it as the markings of the Ministry of Peace, although it's incredibly faded. There's only a few flecks of pink and yellow paint left on the thing. It's mostly just gone either scorch marks, threadbare, and in one instance there's a dent that is very clearly a bullet hole, or very clearly a bullet mark. But Hayes, these ghouls these sentient seeming ghouls start milling around, asking, waving you down, trying to talk to the lot of you. Just, large cries of, "Hell, have you come up, or have you come down from the top? We haven't seen anyone in a while." Just very clearly surprised to see non-ghouls down here.
Well,
Hold on. Hayes has the 15. Give me a second on the one.
sorry, you mentioned me. I figured I'd speak.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I know. I was saying as they come over there, and the one that's patching you up, Is more than anything just like, you look fine. I'm just kind of doing this so that the boss man doesn't give me the
The what?
as they're mostly just helping you clean the goop off of the flickering shield.
Okay.
Because if I remember correctly, you didn't actually take a you didn't take much, if any, damage from the hits.
No, legitimately, nothing made it past the combination of shield and armor.
Yep. But yeah, so that one mostly just helps wipe the goo off as the other two approach Hayes and give him a wave.
So how many of you are there?
The lead-looking ghoul just blinks and gestures. There's we don't have any trained shooters or anyone aimed on you at the moment. We heard a commotion and we assumed that one of the dumbass things had started shooting a live line or found some unexploded munition and thought it was food.
No, I mean, so there's a total of 6 non-feral ghoul versions of you?
He blinks and shakes his head. Oh, you mean the blues? No, there's he extends a hoof behind his head and gives it a kind of awkward rub. Nah, there's a fair few of us. In the back in the early days when it was running amok throughout the facility, anyone who couldn't or anyone who started to come down with symptoms, since we didn't have a proper quarantine or a proper clean room, were just hoarded down into the stops for a second. What was it? The food eat called? The other one looks over. Cafeteria, dumbass. Because it was called the cafeteria. Looks to the subordinate. Right, yeah, that. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, this cafeteria place. There was a bit of a small conflict in here. He gestures over to the parts of rubble. We're still not actually sure what caused that. No one can quite remember why, but it's been like that for as long as anyone can remember. Though, I bet you that old bastard Prion upstairs would remember what happened, if he's still alive. But
no, he's dead.
Blinks. Oh, whatever. That's a shame.
Okay, so I do not have. Okay, then. I've got a cure for the blue ghoul, so I need numbers.
He just stares at in just kind of awestruck. What do you mean, cure?
Well, the part of you that has turned you blue, I can undo. I'm afraid at this point, you're probably still going to stay ghouls, but you would no longer be blue ghouls, and could then rejoin the rest of the vault population.
Oh, well, that would be interesting.
The stream tip grenade has been armed. 5 seconds until detonation.
Yoink.
Well, not on me, but I've got synthesizers processing upstairs.
Okay, yeah. Then you can see him just tapping into a hoof a handful of times. Yeah, there's maybe like 50, 60 of us down here, just over the years. Not from any one major clump at a time. Just someone get infected, toss them down here.
50 or 15?
50 or 60. I'm not 100% sure. We don't try to avoid doing head counts because then we start noticing if a pony turns and then just disappears into the lower depths.
Sure. Okay. So, Hayes has 6 doses right now. kind of weighs them in one hand and okay. God, I wish Seabreeze was here. No, I can do that.
You just kind of hear something mutter, "Wish who was here what?"
Oh, I'm gonna try to do the duplication thing again. Can you help?
Oh boy, yup. Are you sure though?
No, but we're gonna try it anyway.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Huh.
Do you want any help in warping reality?
No, I've got Seabreeze here. I've got plenty of help.
I had. Okay.
Alright.
Aw, that's sad. One of my icons on another map got deleted. Oh well. That sucks ass.
So, what, arcane magic?
Yes. Should be up by now.
Yeah. Dude.
Sorry, yeah, just moving stuff from a different side. Yeah, she just kind of, materializes her way out of the hat, just stuck in the poof.
Nope.
And with a bit of strain and effort from her and from your own self, there's just this moment of, yeah, I don't care. I think whatever they did to try and... She'll stop for a minute. Wait, those boards... Hold on. Can I borrow your hat for a moment?
Okay.
You're not wearing a hat, or if you are, it just
It would
floats.
be, yeah, it would be his helmet, or she could borrow his magical propeller beanie.
No. There's nothing actually that leaves. She just floats away with some kind of soft copy of the thing, and just floats around the room, just staring at things. Like, that's interesting. Oh, I wonder what that dish tastes like. Just largely moving around. But yeah, you are unable to figure out how to get that to. But they just kind of stare at you expectantly and shrug when nothing happens, and just...
Sorry, I'm kind of new to this whole magic thing.
And just wave you away. Look, whatever you're doing, it's fine. We don't really have... Stop. We've got a couple of fresh changees who that probably is best gone to, but some of the old timers, I don't even know if they'd know what to do if they weren't blue.
Oh. Yes, if you've got anybody fresh, if it's within 48 hours, there's a possibility they can recover and not be a ghoul.
Oh, wouldn't that be stellar?
Yes.
I mean, didn't I and the doc have it, and now we're good?
You didn't, you were just infected. You hadn't transformed yet.
True. She says all this while leaning against the mahogany table made from the blood trees of Melchior 7, where they're 300 feet tall and breathe fire.
Yes, you would actually notice that the tree seems to still have a bit of a wrathful, or the table, I should say, still has a bit of a wrathful energy to it. In spite of all the fighting and everything that's happened in here and everything they've stated, the table seems perfectly fine. You could probably use this baby to deflect buckshot, and it'd still be perfectly good to serve a fine dining course on. It seemed that instead of actual cafeteria tables, they just used these high-quality mahogany tables. Although the chairs appear, make me a perception check.
Oh no.
No, it's... You would actually have a +1 to this.
I just feel like I'm about to lose a sanity point.
Nope, you will not lose a sanity point. As you look over the chair and you start noticing how some of it was fitted together, you realize that the same manner that this chair, it's not wooden, it's not crystal either, it's some kind of metallic alloy, not quite steel, not quite aluminum. It almost appears as if parts of the chair were printed, much in the same way that the parts of Scopola Mina's rifles and a couple of other things were printed back in the back with some of the crystal printers. Although, like I said, these are not made of crystal. The tables are wood, but they give you, after the simple chit chat, they head off to the others to help deal with the dead. Check to see if there are any more scurrying about in the dark. Put him here. But after about 10 minutes of checking things over, they'd conclude there do not appear to be any more at the moment who are lurking around here. Front. No. Front. There's mark this time. Ah, that's you. There we go. Move over here. Horizontal. Yep. But yeah, this place is fairly well put together. A lot of things appear, manufactured instead of hoof made. There's actual lighting on the inside, and not vague, flickering, ominous lighting or the soft light from a single light bulb activated at the end of a incredibly dark hallway. No, like overhead fluorescent lights.
Huh. Was not expecting that.
They'll remark a moment and just, it's pretty nice. The power's been kicked out of here for a bit. It was intermittent for a while, but it had been dark for the past couple of years. Someone must have come down recently and fixed the line, but regardless, it's nice to just have constant lighting back on. We've got flashlights and we've got, glow sticks and candles here or there, but nothing beats good old phosphorescent lighting. They'll stop for a moment and then look over to where some of where the vending machines and trash cans are still sitting and slightly covered in dust. Also, did I hear the sound of a, the ghoul stops and pauses, and there is a genuine... Oh, wait, I should actually make a check. Nope. Oh, yeah. Did I hear the sound of someone moving, a vending machine or something loud upstairs? It was just all sorts of grinding and scraping and shakes. You know what? Never mind. I don't actually want to know the answer to that question.
You're correct. No, we do not address the vending machine that spontaneously developed sentience and decided to make a break for it.
The wizened ghoul just nod. You can almost hear the soft sound of a string snapping as their eyes glaze. They shake their head a moment and just, nope, gonna drink that memory out later. Anyway, you said you have 6 of the doses. Do you need to keep one for replication?
No. There's plenty already going right now. So these that we currently have can be administered.
All right. Well, there's a few down on the lower floor who could benefit from the help. They might actually be able to turn back, live a somewhat normal life. He'll shake his head to you. That said, I'm good to pass until either ever or until you get everything squared up. Not so bad being blue. I'm just thirsty all the time.
While it's not so bad, I'm reasonably sure that you would agree we'd rather not turn blue.
Oh, we'll turn. Oh, yeah, no, the full-on ghoulification part is horrible. And yeah, I'd rather not be responsible for infecting the lot of you.
We've been inoculated. We should be fine.
So, what exactly do you want us to tell them upstairs so they'll undo the barricade and let you out?
Once we've been treated, if there's even a crap shot of a cure, we are best to do that before we take care of anything. We'll still need to come and take care of the ferals who are down, but if we can get those who still some brain function left, give them back some. You see the ghoul stop for a moment and wheeze slightly before reaching into his coat and just pull out a small flask of something and just guzzle down the water for a second. The life returning back to his eyes as he stows it away. Terribly sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, there's a good few of us down here who would be better receiving at least the immediate doses than the others. But yeah, if we can get everyone who's still sane inoculated, they should lift the ban.
Okay.
And
first off, she turns to Iota. You were right, I was wrong.
And Chifundo is going to disappear upstairs to start leveraging conversational talks and the whatnot.
And hopefully bringing down some of the because remember, we had the one machine we hyper-activated.
Yes, meaning instead of them being ready at which means that their time duration until creation is not inconvenient plot speed, but rather is convenient plot speed. Unfortunately, it's not set to super convenient plot speed, otherwise they'd already be done. There are a couple additional that have been resynthesized. Hang on. Yeah, there's only an extra 4 that would have been prepped at the moment. And I'm going to say that NPC Fundo would not come down with just such a paltry amount, knowing that there are a bunch.
Yeah, no need to make a panic for what few they have available.
But anyway, Sunrise, you grab Nyota by the scruff and just pull him aside.
Dear Windows, I need a very serious favor. Please remove the option to set things as background as one of the default things that you can right-click on.
Oh no.
Don't ask.
Yeah, no, that sounds awful.
Anyway. Go ahead. My bad. Nyota, you're up.
Yeah, you were looking over to Nyota and then stopped first, and then stopped.
Oh, I actually looked over at Nyota and went, "You were right.
Hmm?
You were right."
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to catch me up to speed on what I'm right about.
That
think
what was going on was good old-fashioned racism.
Ah. Well, I can't say they're truly in the wrong of it because I was being racist too.
It's fair, but... And two wrongs don't make a right, but you were right. And I'm willing to admit that I was wrong.
The patroller just kind of shrugs his shoulders. Nah, he's a little bit racist sometimes.
Doesn't mean we all go around committing hate crimes.
Hey, I'm not saying that you should. I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying that it's important to recognize that every equine makes a hoofful of mistakes from time to time. It's only important so long as you learn from it. Otherwise, it's just a mistake you keep repeating. And he'll actually stick out a hoof, noticing that Nyota is there. Also, it's good to make your acquaintance. I haven't. Stops for a moment. You see him kind of click his tongue. Stripe doesn't fly anymore, right? Is it just Zebra?
Stripe will get you punched.
Breckian National?
Zebra's fine.
Army of the loyal soldier of the Legion of Kaisar?
Oh, you could stop right there. I'm Equestrian.
Okay.
You see the blue ghoul earnestly trying his best to be like, shit, I haven't talked with a zebra in around 200 years. Fuck.
Okay. His name's Nyota. The pink striped one's Chifundo. Zebra's fine. Zoni for Chifundo because he technically zoning, but Zebra or Zoni. The rest of those things, no, don't do that.
Just kind of blinks. I'm like, stops for a moment. I'm about 212 years old. Give an old timer a break. I'm trying to fucking learn.
Okay. Yes, and I appreciate
no
it.
worries.
But he'll extend a hoof out. Nyota, then. I'm glad the ankle biters didn't get you.
him a gentle hoof bump, and I think the shield will speak for me that they didn't get to me.
He still is. I'm grateful that they didn't get you. Those bites are nasty. They're a pain to treat even when you're immune to what they've got in their mouth. Ugh.
Well, any bite wound is a pain to treat. Just the bacteria and just other...
Shakes its head and just gestures. Go take a look at the jowls. Those things are, So you know how normal ghouls, they require some element or isotope, something in the air, something in the water after the bombs. We are perpetually running out of moisture, and we have to drink constantly. And if you actually gesture, and if you actually do take a moment to look at the thing's mouth, it has a very specialized dentition.
And that's enough nightmare fuel for me today.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, is Sunrise taking a more in-depth look?
Yeah.
They have a very strong bite. Whatever virus affects them, it over-engineers the jaw muscles to be stronger, to be able to bite harder. There's some deterioration in the hooves themselves. The nail bed is cracked and chipped, although the skin and the tissue around it remains more or less healthy, if not mildly emaciated. But the teeth have grown in a set of not only long but partially hollow canines. Can you make me an academics and lore roll?
That's
Sure thing. Give me just a moment.
that's really freaky deaky.
The ghoul, who has not gone feral, you would notice there's a small bit of pronounced tooth, but it's nowhere near the same. And he'll nod. Yeah, it's something that happens in the worst stages of the infection. Once the teeth really start growing in, like old fucking Chomper's there, that's when you know that they gotta be put out to pasture. But when they're only about this small, we're fine. We're in no danger of turning.
Well, I'm gonna give myself a bit of a once-over as we figure out how many more people we need to treat. And I'm gonna pass it on to Swordhorse.
Yep, he'll give you a nod and just take some time, get yourself situated and take a moment. It's not every day that you get hit by moisture vampires. But I'll go get preparations squared up. And he gestures over to the medic. That's Lieutenant Sawbones. If you need anything, she'll take care of you. I'm gonna go get preparations taken up downstairs. Unless someone stops him, he will turn around and just basically slide his way down into what is very clearly a scene transition hole.
Right on.
Okay, and that pony is here, but not on.
No, he posted earlier that he had to work.
Yes. No, I know.
Oh, he
I
said
know.
he was on his way home.
Yep, and
Okay.
he's like, And finally, it will be on. And he's literally there as we're talking about him. Were your ears burning?
Awesome timing.
Okay. So.
Dang, you got the
Hello, what?
timing.
So.
I was literally about to. Okay, well, we'll break till he gets back because I've got to use the bathroom.
Okay.
But
so,
fuck you, you're here.
I have the chat approved names for zebras. Zeb, Zeba, Zebra, and monochromatically challenged horse.
The worst thing is that
Monochromatically challenged, you say? Are you saying them being only black and white is a problem?
No.
Hurricane's partner would
Zebras
have a
are
few words.
equines that suffer from monochromia.
Well, I mean, originally the zebra
Chromate, he says.
were supposed to be a stand-in for like the Legion and the old Roman, the Caesar, the fucking Greeks. But at this point in time, what would it just be? Like the martial art of excessive hero eating? Or, here, I'm going to attack you with Spanakopra.
I'm waiting for Shadow to announce the medically appropriate term, and it be something horrible.
I posted it in Twitch chat.
Oh?
Alright, Moon. You can go do the thing. I don't know.
Or no, that was for the Blue Ghouls.
Also, we have monochromatic wonder.
In command, they're two-colored. The zebras, they just couldn't pick one color.
Yep.
Looks over at ponies whose coats and manes usually consist of 2 or 3 or more colors. Yeah, damn those zebras for not being able to stay with one color.
Yeah, but multicolored ponies are usually like blotched. Zebras got like the stripe trying to blend the two colors all over the place.
Well, no. We have the stripes so that we can blend together in crowds and make you wonder how many of us there actually are.
Yep, there you go. Which makes it really bad for somebody who wants to attack.
Also, Adagio, did you see bullshitty?
Also, as a note, a herd of zebras is referred to as a dazzle.
Yes, James, I am well familiar with it. That's why I was referencing it.
I didn't see that until after I posted the image. After I posted the link.
Did you know?
I seriously can't believe that in this day and age there are people on the internet that don't know about Avenue Q.
I mean, I don't know about it, so there you go.
Yeah, but you're a youngin'.
I don't know about it.
Fair enough, I guess. Because I can sit over here and make references, and it's a 50-50.
I don't know about it, but I'm old.
Apparently, we were having such a good chat, I didn't realize Moon said he has to go pee.
Imagine.
You need to take a bio.
And make it adult. And that is Avenue Q.
Anyway, I was going to say, dazzle pattern camouflage for ships originally was opposed striping like black and white.
Well, from a biological standpoint, the reason that zebras are striped is because of the tall grass. It helps them blend in with that as well. But again, it also masks the full number of zebra in the group, so that predators aren't exactly certain how many there are until they start to break the group up.
It's also great at affecting anyone with color vision's depth perception, so you're not quite sure exactly how close you are or how close that hoof is about to hit you.
And that's why the lion always goes after the zebra that walks away from the herd.
Well, yes and no, but to be fair, zebra in general are difficult to keep in captivity because they're actually one of the more violent and aggressive animals in zoos as compared to other kept zoo like herbivores.
That explains a lot.
That's why Nyota's so aggressive.
Nyota's aggressive just because he can't get along well with others. Yes, I said it.
Well, you're not wrong.
Fine with wanting to be Sunrise.
And most of the party, but he also has a lot to work on as it concerns other people. He's also still recently off his usual drugs of choice. I mean, having dealt with addiction in the past, he's still working his way, not through the withdrawal, but from the lingering psychological effects from the addiction.
Well, Nyota still winds up being the Chuck Norris of the party.
The number of roundhouse bucks will always increase.
I mean, I'm starting to think of Nyota less as Chuck Norris and more as the...
Charles Bronson?
No. Who here has played the I think it's the PS2 era video game God Hand?
Yes.
Oh,
I know
my
of it.
God, I haven't played it, but I know what that is.
Yeah. God, the song in the ending credits is just
Oh my God,
seriously
I was about to bring that up.
What did I miss? I kind of had to stand up and stretch a couple of times. I know that there was a lot of talking with the ghouls.
Yeah, what did I miss? Did I miss anything?
Apparently the ghouls, like their DNA or something, or their, I want to say genetic structure, but that's the wrong wording. Their teeth literally formed to have venom tubes.
Huh.
that work kind of like life straws.
Oh,
That's
there's a little
vampires.
Okay then.
For water, though.
Just like these trucks.
Oh no. Oh no. No, I just...
Did you just...
That's right. The blue ghouls are moisturizing themselves at your expense.
No, if they're the type I think they are, if that means that they have a specific monster perk, y'all could have been in trouble. Potentially. However, I can't remember if the move has to actually deal damage or not. I can't remember how that part worked. Because if they managed to break it, it could have been an insta-kill. You don't jack with blood wings for a reason.
Shank.
Yeah.
Bet.
But hey, we'll get to see the continued adventures of Sword Horse. expecting the 7 tonight, I guess.
The Continued Adventures of Sword Horse. Is this like the Continued Adventures of Hercules?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh my
to
god,
be fair,
it is just Hercules.
Because if it
to be
is...
Which Hercules?
Because if it is, I want my money back.
Is this the Disney Hercules, or is this like actual mythology Hercules, or is this that weird knockoff?
Kevin Sorbo Hercules.
This is Kevin Sorbo Hercules from the 90s.
No, it's the video game Kevin Sorbo Hercules Legends.
Oh yeah, the video game Kevin Sorbo Hercules, made by the same people who made Superman 64.
God, I'd like to think I play better than that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, take that video game and Superman versus Goku.
Did you just say Superman versus Goku?
Oh god,
okay,
here we
not
go.
everyone needs to cross over, people. Get over it. Do not for Goku and Superman. Just don't.
Look, they already did that for Death Battle. Move on.
Yes.
They even did the Kameo what joke. Or Kaioken what?
Kyle, what?
Wham!
Holy crap! That's what I thought.
Well, no. The first time is always the what? Wham! The second time is aw crap.
Yeah, I remember the DBC abridged the Frieza battle when they did that joke.
I think it's not Kameo what. It's usually Kaio what. But same difference.
Although the best.
Kyle what?
Wham! Although the
No,
best.
seriously, Kyle what? Kyle crap!
No. The best instance of that joke was Frieza with the Gallic gun versus the Kameo wave, and he hears Kaio no Keno times 4. No.
That Vegeta there. Ooh, did you say garlic?
You know I didn't.
Don't worry about a thing, Kami, because it was nothing but garlic.
Yeah. No.
So,
It's one of those things that just about a bridge series. I think a problem why a lot of them fall flat is they're trying to take what is already a funny series and trying to make it more funny, when what they need to do is take a actual serious series and make that funny. But again,
Sword Art Online abridged, anyone?
exactly.
Yeah, I was about to say Sword Art Online abridged. Great. Dragon Ball Z Kai, they're literally like taking Kai, which is the speedrun of the Dragon Ball Z franchise, and speedrunning it so that you cover the entirety of DBZ Kai in like 6 episodes that are all less than 10 minutes apiece.
And to
So you're
achieve,
speedrunning a speedrun.
yes.
There we go. Optimizing the speed run.
Yeah, they took it, they routed it properly, and then they went for that world recce.
Do we really need to be yelling for an entire arc?
Yes.
What if we just knocked it down to one episode?
Like I said, one of the best moments is when they ended the entire Ginyu arc with just Goku crashing his ship into the Ginyu Force.
I mean, if it works... You know, while we're sitting here, can someone do me a favor? Someone who has access to the Patreon chat. Can you go in there and get the Frosted Glass previews and the Scopolamina art piece and post it in Livestream Crazy Post for the public on Discord and here for everyone to see? While we're waiting on Moon to stop getting derailed by his dad.
No, I'm here. I was listening to that.
Yeah.
I got back a minute ago.
Oh, good news, everyone. Bethesda shut down their launcher.
Wait, what?
Bethesda's shutting down their launcher and migrating everything to Steam like a normal publisher.
Yay!
And I am posting images to live stream at your request.
Yes, so we do have a couple pieces of art for you guys. One is Scopolamina Centrifuging Mythic.
Wait, shit, what?
No, Worthy, not that one. Not that one. That one's for Friday. Nope. That did not get... You saw nothing. So we have Scopolamina Centrifuging Mythic, and then we have this lovely piece here. Ignore the Pegasus on the left because she has been replaced. Where we're getting Frosted Glass made for you guys. Standard pint-sized Frosted Glass. But yes. Mythic is getting Scopolamina Centrifuging Mythic because it was hilarious. We miss you, Holtz.
Why is the same one posted twice?
Because Adagio posted it twice.
Well, because occasionally when you do a copy paste of the image, it'll paste it in your text box twice.
That happens to me a lot.
That mischievous grin on Scapola's face.
Yes. But the glass will be ready in time for BabsCon. And it doesn't cost a ton to make once you have the artwork files. It's glass, so it does what glass does. It breaks. So the TSA breaks it. So I'll have to develop a system to transport them safely for you guys. But there you go.
I can't help but imagining that while he's being centrifuged, we're just hearing as he spun around.
And then he lost his entire breakfast, lunch, and dinner afterwards. The end.
Alright, so I have a news update from Fodi. Fodi has been evacuated. He is due to leave Russia. He's got evacuated into Russia and is due to leave Eastern Europe and Russia altogether this coming weekend.
A, that's
that was
amazing.
happening.
B, is he heading for parts unknown, or does he have someone to stay with in Europe?
I don't know yet. I told him that let me know where he's going because we have people all over the world who would help support him or even house him on my word alone. By the way, Fodie's the one who actually drew who's actually drawn the sketches that will go on the frosted glass. Anyway, if we're all back, it's all yours, Moon.
I was gonna ask, isn't Fody the one that does the drawing the
Fodie is the most consistent artist we have. I'm gonna find out.
So buy a nice ass mug, help someone whose house just got fucking exploded.
As a side note, speaking of refugees, HarmonyCon's official charity number for this weekend is $12,122.89.
Awesome.
What
was their charity goal for?
Dash Network, which is the charity in the United States that helps refugees. Their actual CEO and outreach director were at the convention and unlike the other charities that are just there for the charity, these guys volunteered to be staff to help the con.
Nice.
That's fucking awesome.
But yeah,
honestly, that's how it should be.
And I didn't throw my voice out this time. Primarily because they were genuinely worried about us getting sick, so they kept bringing more and more water on stage. I'm serious, I drank like 100 ounces of water during a charity auction, which is great. More charity auctions should just bring a stream of water to the auctioneers. It'd be wonderful. Anyway.
Just have a random bid halfway in the middle. Force the charity auctioneer to get a goddamn drink of water.
Anyway, it's all yours, man.
They're just paying for the right to scream at you to get water.
Apparently, Lord Beggar flicks on a light on Sword Horse. He glows profusely.
Wait, why do we need to turn on the light on him? He is the sun.
I have additional questions.
I have perhaps some additional answers depending on those additional questions.
Anyway, so how much of a recap do you need, Mythic?
Last we left our heroes, Nyada was at the bottom of a pile of ghouls that we had just done, and a bunch of friendly ghouls came up and did stuff. Did I miss anything? Tonight, rather?
Not really.
They're working out a deal to inoculate everyone that they can. There's a handful of ponies whom they're pretty sure they can fix. The one you're up there that you were talking to is older than dirt, and there's a handful of old timers, as he says, who are going to be hesitant on the cure that Hayes made, more in the fact that they want to make sure it goes to those whom it will actually benefit, as opposed to those who are getting it redundantly. And if you hadn't stopped him, let's see, he had an awkward moment of old people casual zebra racism.
As one does.
as you do, though in an apologetic manner of like, okay, I'm not really sure what to call you. I don't think enemy of Equestria is correct, but, and unless you would have stopped him to chat more, he would have pointed over to someone who is adorned in what is very clearly "Hi, I'm the medic" garb, up to and including the beaten to shit and faded Ministry of Peace, medic symbol on her medicine bag. I mean, it's on her coat too. It's just, it's a patch adorned all over her.
Alright, and that is the current situation. All the feral ghouls, for lack of a better term, which I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they were, they're all taken care of, yeah?
Yep. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. I hit record. Oh, stop.
Please don't die, Moon.
I'm dead. Am death. Am become delete. The fairly ones had all been dealt with. The ones who were dogpiled on on Nyota had all been taken care of. A couple of them had scurried back away into parts unknown. One of them proceeded to yeet itself up into a loose piece of paneling and just scurry off. One of the guards adorned in modified like security barding. You know, there's additional pieces of metal here or there to protect vital areas. Although it's very obvious that it's just tactical. Like, no, Greg, you don't need spikes there. That's not efficient. You're probably just going to stab yourself. I don't care that it makes you look cool, you look dumb. But, aside from the little, accoutrements of tactical, they're, just functional reinforcements of armor and, worn in but well cared for service weapons. And unless you were going to stop the head dude, he's going to head back downstairs through what very clearly looks like a scene transition area. But you were all basically invited, pull up a chair, sit down, rest a bit. I'm gonna go make preparations downstairs. Window proceeded to go back upstairs in order to make arrangements and preparations, and it largely just moved to E7.
Alright, well,
I mean, you said E7 and I'm sitting there going like, wait a minute.
Yes, I am talking about like a chess piece.
Oh no, I was thinking of a completely different E7.
What the fuck were you thinking of?
Depending on which branch of the armed forces you're talking about, E7 is either Sergeant Major or Command Sergeant Major.
Oh, yeah, enlistment rank 7. Okay, that also makes a lot of sense. Yes, I suppose that does make sense, because Chifundo moved someplace else and Hetty took a vertical pay bump. Fuck.
Nice.
Correction, U.S. Army is Sergeant First Class.
Oh, neat. But yeah, anyway, Mythic, that's the state of affairs. You can stop the head ghoul, or you can go poke at one of the others, or you could follow him. He didn't actually say that you couldn't follow me. It was just the general, wait here, I'll be back. Though it's kind of like following the store employee. They can't actually stop you, but...
Kinda weird. I think what he's gonna do first of all is flick off any debris that his swords might have accumulated during the attack, put them away, and just kind of survey the area, I guess, for now. Look around, see if anything jumps out at him.
Make me a trio of perception checks.
Excuse me, what?
I was gonna say also, since since the restream majigger isn't working, we're trying to be as descriptive as possible. So feel free to dial your weeb up to 11.
Well, I've got 3 sevens and I got a jackpot, so alright, let me think. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, why does the number keep going up? Oh, that's why. Oh, hey, no, I will actually... And holy shit, that spin to win picture is fucking amazing. Sorry, I just had a spontaneous additional increase of pings on the side, and I was just wondering why the number was going up. Oh. So, where... I know you said you're going around. You're shaking the rubble off. Are you heading anywhere specific? Are you just checking about things over? There are a couple of things that look like they're, points of interest. Any of the vending machines along the wall. There's a handful of tables. There's this table made out of mahogany that still screams of fire and war, but silently, because it's now a table. Let's see, there's a couple more tables over yonder. And... God damn it. Who keeps drawing bottles on this map?
Nobody knows.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, or you can wander around and into this unexplored area because the map upgrade hasn't been fully equipped.
Well, Mythic will first start with, he said, one of the ghouls had essentially disappeared into a ceiling panel, or just...
How do I word this?
I almost want to ask if they vented, but I know what that would start.
Yes, but also no. There was there was a slightly ajar piece of rubble and material, and so they didn't go straight up. It was more of up and at a really sharp angle. Basically, it parkoured away from you. It did a combination of Spider-Manning and parkouring away from you into the rubble as everyone else showed up. I mean, you could have made a swing at one of them if you'd like. It was, technically your turn at the top of the round. But
They could have probably taken a swipe, but I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't think he would have taken it down or stopped it really at anybody.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it was actively evading and slipping away. It very clearly was just, nope, run away, retreat. This is, and it's heading, away and down into the earth.
So I essentially found a crack and slipped away. All right.
Yep. It just, I no longer wish to be in this area, and proceeded to find a way out. A couple of others proceeded to slink back into the darkness and headed out someplace else, and one of the guards just kind of hollered out, "I'm gonna go explore for the rest of them that disappeared. I'm sure there's others around here. Bastards probably have a small nest on this floor." But yeah, where would you like to go first?
Well, the vending machines are tempting and probably a hell of a lot more exciting. He's probably gonna take a moment to go into this little unexplored area at the top of the room here, kind of see where that leads. He's not gonna go too far away from the rest of the party, just in case somebody needs him, and also just in case he needs somebody. Because everybody needs somebody.
You going like up here? Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah, there you go. Just kind of exploring the area a little bit, making sure it's secure, kind of keeping in mind any cracks and crevices and what have you and where have you.
Reveal areas. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, alright, that's weird. I guess I gotta do it this way. Sure. Alright, whatever, roll 20. You fucking weirdo. Okay.
No, roll 20 is always a weirdo. That's 80% of the point.
Yeah, no, it's just like, okay, reveal area, and it's just the one where you click and drag and, reveal. Okay, see, now it wants to cooperate. Where you click and drag and move a whole swath, or remove a whole swath, and it just decided, no, I don't want to do that. And so I had to do it polygon reveal style.
Render distance.
Less render distance and more unexplored. But yeah, it turns a corner at the end of the hall. There's some rubble and bits of stray here or there. As you're moving through, you see a couple of rather chubby, unmutated rats scurry off into the dark or into a crack in the wall. They seem rather terrified of you.
I just struck quite the imposing figure now, don't I?
You're also like 30 times their size.
Since when is Mythic intimidating?
when it's a rat and it's something that is literally 30 times smaller than him.
That was said just because I know he has intimidation as a tag skill. It's maxed. And I'm just messing with him with the fact that Sunrise thinks he's adorable. I'm gonna cry. He has 107 bluff intimidation.
Okay.
And Sunrise is giving him head pats. You know, which she can manage to get him down to her level where she can actually reach his head.
Alright, so come around this corner. You see a sign over on this wall that we're gonna pretend is here via the power of imagination. But it's in fairly well resisted quality. It just says the cafeteria kitchen entrance. Motherfucker, stop it. Thank you.
That sounds like a very securable area.
Yep. Although as you make your way around the corner, one more tile, you'd be able to see that it's just an open little gap. There's, still some wall here that has withstood the test of time, but yeah, it just lets out into this kind of kitchen area. Actually, there should be. But as you come around, you hear the shuffling sounds of movement. You can tell one of them is the guard from earlier, largely due to the fact that the thing is just old man grumble noising, as just always my job to go and check around the spooky ass dark areas. Of course, you never send Roberts, you never send Peterson, you never send Sawbones. Nope. You always send Charlie. You goddamn motherfucker. Just largely grumbling, moving around and grumbling. Move, grumble, move, grumble. And, as you continue to listen, you know how you see, even if the flashlight isn't usable to you at all, if there's even a remotely reflective surface, you see that light just bounce and reflect everywhere?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, so there's kind of stray scintillating light beams just, from reflecting off metal, reflecting off a good angle on tile. Admittedly, everyone else would hear this, but then you hear the report of a rifle just firing off a little 3-round burst, and the gurgling sound of someone being drowned charging most likely forward, though you can't actually see the direction. All you can do is hear.
That's probably my cue. Bethic's definitely going to use flash to brighten up the area.
Okay.
Pull out a sword and move forward. Cautiously, but timely. He comes.
Alright, but I'm declaring it canon that he's totally singing that under his breath.
As Mythic makes his way forward, eyes full of grim determination, one can just barely hear if they listen closely.
Yes, the beautiful juxtaposition of happy and upbeat noise contrasted with
Okay,
And-
so just a normal Fallout playthrough where you just have the radio blaring at all times.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, either that or you've got what's it called? What's it called? Running, I forgot, the storyteller mod. It's really cool. As you find things, it actually will react.
Oh, nice.
Honestly, I never have the radio on, just because it breaks the immersion from my preferred stealth sniper playthrough.
You know what? That's fair. I'll give you that one. I mean,
All I
to be
can
fair,
think
unless,
of-
oh,
All I
go
can
ahead.
think of is that little comic that's just, I must be the stealthiest I've ever been. And it's just a guy tiptoeing in power armor with a bunch of his backpack full of stuff with the radio blaring.
I mean, to be fair, my play style typically is carry every gun. Oh, did I run out of ammo for this gun? Throws it away, pulls out new gun. I'm not done yet.
I'm not out of ammo till I'm out of guns.
I'll let you
Alright.
know I'm playing Fallout 76.
Alright, yeah, so you just fire off a small burst of rounds into the blue ghoul in front of him, and it, aside from just moving with the impact of the round, doesn't really seem to stop. It more just seems, I have been struck by something. Continue forward.
Wait, did we just shoot someone and they basically didn't feel it?
What appears now?
And yeah, from the other room, the lot of you would just hear the sound of four or five gunshots. They were fired in such quick succession that it's hard to really tell, but someone's shooting. And only one of the groups had guns. And you're pretty sure tried to use a gun. It would be like that time Spider-Man had a gun, but he just proceeded to beam someone with it.
I'm going to proceed to do the thing that is the least sane and run towards the gunfire.
I would have been close!
No, it's just a
Yeah,
comic
man.
where he pulls out the gun and Deadpool's like, oh my gosh, is he about to shoot someone? And then he throws it, hits the guy, and then it goes off and nails freaking Deadpool in the nads.
You know the best part, Mystic? If you were firing that in close range, that actually would hit.
Oh my god.
It's a truck. Off in the distance.
Yep, nope, he's gonna use his other ranged option, melee.
Oh no.
No, legit, dude. If you were one movement square further, you could have nailed that guy. And you would have been bonus.
God damn.
I mean, he has guns.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I've got guns too. I just can't swing a sword that good.
He's
Okay,
got
good.
he's got the two pipe pistols.
Oh, from his pregame?
Yep, from the pregame.
Oh, holy crud, actually, I'm gonna go boot up your sheet real quick. I'm actually curious about the stats.
Oh my god, I can't believe no! Don't look at my sheet! Ah!
Steal the sheet, steal the sheet, steal the sheet.
Oh, mine has been.
Well, I think the secret's
hilariously
about to be out of the bag for as far as that one's concerned. Almost literally.
Oh, no, dude. I have consistently torn over everyone's sheets. Multiple times.
So you know what he has in his inventory right now?
Not right now. I haven't touched his freaking inventory in a while.
Okay,
Wondering where the contents of that went.
The party,
Okay.
having a casual conversation. Arcane, don't mind me, I'm just gonna go palm through your shit.
I mean, I'm half tempted to post the meme that I sent you, Moon. I've been restraining myself from posting it. Should I go full send?
I feel like you're the type of person who goes around the game using the pickpocket option, not to steal from someone, but just to see what they have on their person.
You know what? That's entirely fair.
Leggett Lauren says you should right-click and save the stat sheet.
No, it's. I mean, to be fair, I could put my level 16 sheet back because yes, I actually have a copy of every level of my sheet. So as soon as I ding, I make a new sheet.
To be perfectly honest, I forgot those things were in there.
I was wondering where the contents of that box went, to be honest.
But I have 4 things that would bring up so many questions. Yeah, I mean, you probably
I
wouldn't,
have
but,
100 things that bring up questions.
They're all explosives, okay? We all know that you hoard explosives like a dragon hoards gold.
Okay. Hey, Mystic.
Hey, am I gonna have to bean Arcane with a gold brick next time I see him?
Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna need to quickly speed run and get out of here. It's fine. If everything goes to plan, you won't find me for like a session or 2.
Yeah, anyways, I should probably do action real patter.
Sure, and also, hey, can you beam me with a gold brick, but like IRL? I don't care that it would cause like a severe contusion. Gold brick.
No, I'm not gonna spend that much real world money to get a gold brick.
I didn't say spend. I don't care how you acquire it.
Okay. I will hit you with a brick I have painted gold.
Fuck! That's not what I meant. God damn it! No, brain damage.
Throwing bricks have the highest crit modifier.
Really fucking
Not in this game particularly, but it's a joke from the other.
Hey Mythic, can you do me a favor and roll stealth real quick?
Don't forget to wrap them in a slice of lemon.
I actually have a 54 sneak.
That just sounds really good.
Oh
Wait.
my god, I passed a sneak check.
Wait.
Okay,
Wait. Is that with your armor?
I would assume so?
Wow. I thought you had low sneak like me, but never mind.
No. So as you slinking up through the slightly darkened area, the water wendigos all focus on poor Charlie going to explore this area. As the first couple of shots do nothing, the last few causing it to move slightly. Mythic, you in a flash of slightly golden light peer effectively out of nowhere and just cleave one of these ghouls in half.
So you're saying I shouldn't roll bleed and fire?
No, please roll bleed and fire, because the fire is actually important.
Just a blade comes spinning from the dark and just embeds itself in a ghoul, causing it to just erupt in flames.
Oh, you're gonna hate me. Can you make me a luck check with a +2 bonus on your luck score?
Is that on top of the +2 luck that the sword has?
Yeah, actually, I will allow that. You may have a chance.
Roll20 said no.
Wait, I thought you had a +1 from being near Fee, or from just being near sunrise.
Well, I'm not near sunrise now.
He's right.
Oh, that's more than one move. Fuck, you're right. Okay.
Oh god, did I fuck up my sword? Oh, god.
No, you didn't fuck up your sword. As you slice into this thing, the honed edge just begins to walk its way through the thing's torso, moving through muscle, viscera, and whatever the fluid is that keeps these things moving. As it's drawn out the other side, and it falls back, a little bit of the blue fluid catches you in the eye.
From all the way back there?
Yes.
Wait, how far away are you?
You know Slimer from Ghostbusters? Yeah.
Did he get slimered?
Okay, you are within 30 feet. Yes, it's still getting you from back there. It is basically arterial spray.
Ah, got it! Oh, fuck!
The
He
fire
got slimered.
damage means that it will not ooze out any blood. The downside is that your weapon has bleed. So I needed a luck check.
Squirts everywhere. Oh god, it's all over me now! God, this is...
It's in my eye! Oh no, wait, this is mythic. It's in my griffin wounds!
Oh
Oh
god.
my god, I got it in my mouth!
I mean, I could be worse. I could say it's in your giant fish wound.
It's in my kraken wounds! It's in my kraken wounds!
Oh god, it's where the fish bit me!
Please make me an endurance check. Perfect. Okay, for the moment, you feel perfectly fine, just slightly violated.
Well, at least I got inoculated before I got down here.
Indeed. Which is why there are no further endurance checks.
Oh god.
You feel fine. You actually do not contract the virus. Yay! The consequences of your actions are paying off. Okay. Do you have any AP left?
Let's see, that was like 2 movement action, 3 movement action, 4 movement action. I don't think he has enough AP.
No, I'm talking about from when you first cast your spell. Because you were just kind of casually walking up.
Oh, I could do it about 2 more times.
Okay, so you have 2 more swings in you?
Yeah, 25, 50, 70, yeah, 75 out of 80. 5
you
AP left
moved-
over to throw into dodge.
Yeah, I was gonna say you moved so you could take a wild swing. Anyway, give me 2 at a sword and a wild swing at a sword.
Whatever penalty the wild swing. It's got 80 AP. Each sword swing is 25 AP.
I have no earthly idea why I'm saying it like that, but yep. Just swing or just roll. Let's see what it is.
65 and 34.
No, give me one more roll. You said you still had AP. You said you still had a couple points of AP left over after those 2, right?
Had 5 AP left after
That's
3 swings.
Still enough AP for a wild swing. 1 point of AP is enough for a wild swing as long as you moved in your turn.
I think, by Jove, I think that hit.
Yeah, that's yep. Not a sneak or not a crit, but yep, that still hits. Roll damage 3 times, please. Okay, so the first 2, give me bleed and fire, please. Okay, yeah, the first two swings finish off the first one, and then you're able to get a gash in on the last one. And yeah, a lot of you would all hear the sound of gunfire and see the flare of Mythic's sword as the telltale sound of ghouls dying is heard in the other room.
If that wasn't enough, y'all probably hear, "Oh God, I got it on me!" Ah!
Why is he... Weren't we supposed to not be killing them? Did I miss something?
He would have explained that the ones that had gone feral just needed to be put down.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I thought I had explained that. If I didn't, that's on me. Yeah, no. He'd explained once they... Pointing to the teeth, once they get that far, there's no going back.
Okay. Just checking.
It's like a regular ghoul. If you can still talk, if it can still talk, it's still a person.
If it can still talk, it's still a person. Good.
If it's biting your throat out, then it's probably feral.
Good paraphrase there.
I mean, they are effectively mindless and can't be saved. Therefore, I mean, they are effectively zombies, and zombies are one of the few things that are morally okay to eviscerate.
Okay. What if the zombie has feelings?
No, we are not going the Dead Rising route, please.
Wait, is that one weird vampire love story movie?
No.
That's even worse!
What? He was adorable. It was like a fucking puppy that just wanted to eat gray matter.
And I was thinking of iZombie.
That show's just fucking weird. I like it a lot.
Wait, isn't iZombie the mystery one where the mystery show where she ends up eating the brains of victims? Or did I get that wrong?
Yeah, I think that's the one.
I mean, she does work in the state. She does work in the morgue.
Yeah, she works in the morgue. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's the show.
She's just an elf from Divinity.
So she's on fire. Got it.
Alright.
You do realize that elves from Divinity don't set themselves on fire. They eat people to get their memories, right?
Don't worry, I've played Divinity 2. The natural state of everything in that game is on fire. If it's not on fire, there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, I thought he was just referring to the natural state of all environmental objects in Divinity.
And if it is on fire, it can just be more on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
It is never not enough on fire. It can always stand to have more fire.
If it's on fire, set it on necro fire.
Hey, that show also showed that the zombies eating brains set up like Gogurt.
Oh yeah, no. She literally tries to cook it in different ways. So that way it's not the same way every time.
Yeah. And because she's undead, she uses spicy stuff just so she gets flavor.
That raises a lot of questions about the information state of memories and the fact that they're apparently not denatured by heat. Anyway, speaking of things trying to attack brains, Hayes, you just hear the sound of fighting in the other room, and the sound of snarls, and the sound of mythicking.
Glances over, starts pulling cybernetic components out and preparing to make a cyber hoof.
Oh my god, he is never going to let me live that down.
Nope.
Never change.
Never gonna let me forget.
Never change.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let
The
you
only change I want to see
down.
for Hayes is to be better.
You know, I wasn't expecting to
Next,
rickroll.
they'll be
I
asking
wasn't
me if I want
expecting to
preemptively
rickroll
change
people
my
on the
vote.
eve of World War III, but let's do it.
Apparently, World War IV won't be fought with sticks. It will be fought with memes.
Yes.
Anyway,
You know what? I will
so
accept that.
The
speaking,
DNA of the soul.
Greetings. I am Pufo. You will now assume the position.
oh god, no.
Such a pretty little meme. Yes, exquisite.
Alright. Sunrise, you see Hayes setting up jury rig replacement parts. You hear the sound of what you're pretty sure is either a service rifle or some kind of carbine firing off in a small cafeteria-like area, and you see Mythic sword fighting them, and doing fairly well, although shouting something about, oh god, it's in my eye, oh god, I think it might be in my wounds. It smells and stings real bad. And in all honesty, it does kinda have the smell of a container of blueberries that someone left in the back of a refrigerator for about 4 months.
Blueberry wine.
No. That would be a mercy. Have you ever felt fruit that has the consistency of regret?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Alright, I hate to do this, but, my mobile data is running out for the month.
Okay.
I've got about a gig left, and I kind of want to have that in case something happens on the road tomorrow.
Yeah, you still have to drive.
Yes.
So
And
wrapping it up then?
Start of Combat seems like a good place to wrap it up, to leave it on a cliffhanger.
Sure.
Sounds
There's
good.
there's still one more thing in this area to be explored. Now that I'm actually getting back into the swing of things, I will get James, I'm going to bother you profusely at some point in time in the next couple of coming days, now that my head is no longer in the depresso zone.
That's perfectly fine. I am free until Monday because I'm off on holiday the whole week.
Oh, that's perfect. I will be super busy Monday, so I wouldn't be bugging you then. Anyways.
Hey, Moon. You know what's worse? You know what's worse than fruit that feels like regret?
Hmm. Oh no, a potato that feels like regret just needs to get buried and turned. Oh god, I need to go check my potato bin. I think it's just growing free-range potatoes.
Oh god, we reminded him of something.
Nanzabi, potato that feels like regret, that's called the potato famine.
Yeah.
I get you're Irish, but damn!
I thought those were just called the grass potatoes.
No, it's basically a period in history where potatoes literally just turned to mush and we couldn't eat them. That's why it's called potato famine.
I know. I mean that they found some people with grass stains around their mouth.
And they're even disgusting smelling.
Fucking blight is weird in how it affects food.
And the fact is,
Anyway.
I'm from Northern Ireland, so I can make that joke.
Anyway, I'm
Wait,
gonna
really?
I'm gonna throw out a shitload.
No,
of
I'm
gonna throw out a shitload of thank yous. First off, the entire audience. Like we have 37 people watching, and this is effectively a podcast with me on camera. Thank you guys. We're sorry we didn't have any visuals tonight. I don't even think Moon transitioned us to another map for some reason. But thank you
did
guys.
I? Oh, okay.
No, you did not.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right, yeah, because you're like, I was like, all right, I guess we're just on titty camp for the night.
Yeah, but thank you guys for attending, and I hope we were as much fun for you guys as everyone else. Sketchy, I am gonna learn to pronounce Subaru Aeon. That is how I pronounce your name. Holy shit. Lenzabi, Carl. By the way, this is your last chance to claim the hat. And Arvana, thank you guys. Also, Riny Dragonwolf, thank you for upping your patron pledge. You're now in the $10 ranks. But thank you guys for the tips. Those are really appreciated, especially now that I had to spend about $1,000 in the last couple of days. That shouldn't have had to been spent. Phil Oxen, welcome. Make yourself at home. Sketchy, James, Nerui, Adagio, Justin Rangers, Carl, Anime Secundus, Bones, and Drinking Buddy, thank you guys for the hype train and making it run itself into the ground. Literally. Also, Insane Scorpion, you now have your 2-year badge. Congrats. And Solo Ori, you got your 18-month badge. Congrats. Lastly, Iggy and Souffle Eldon Weiss. Hi, make yourselves at home. Glad to have you on board. Regular streams will resume hopefully tomorrow, but if they don't, then they will resume on Friday with D&D. In the meantime, everybody else, get your chance to say goodbye, and hopefully next week we can actually introduce James's character.
I've been the striped one. Good night, everybody.
I am Sword Horse, and I'm also Late Horse. Many apologies, ladies and gents.
You're super late, Horse.
I'm Varna. I play Medicinal Haze, and good night, everyone.
Raw's gun points at Moon. Alright, I'm taking my turn off stream. Oh, yeah. I mean, either that or, you know, at this point, I might as well start getting quest perks for being forgotten.
And y'all are not prepared for the voice that I'm about to bring to my character.
No, but you're about to have but you're about to get a hell of a lot of passive stealth bonuses, Arcane.
I am Lenzabi, and I do the voice of the recapping Xenopone.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay. So good night, everyone. I'm gonna get off stream so that Sophie can sleep because she's been tossing and turning behind me the entire time.
Sleep well, both of you.
Go snuggle the sleepy foxo.
I'm gonna go snuggle the sleepy foxo and make happy bird noises, okay? Grr.
Sounds good. Jelly.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Alright.